I bet you're a little bit happier than Max Verstappen in the press conference. What can you tell us?
There's a lot of talk about Max, about his future, about the problems that were at Red Bull. And he was sitting in a press conference with Fernando and Isaac Hadjar, and almost all the questions were for Max. It was full onto his future. Aston Martin has been in talks, Mercedes has been in talks. Ralf Schumacher even came up with Alpine as a possible future team for Max Verstappen. He doesn't want to talk about it. It's not up to him. He is working on the car, really avoiding every question that comes about his future. He has still a contract with Red Bull Racing up until 2028, but it's no secret that there are other options, and that's in line with the problems that there are at Red Bull Racing as well, especially the ones that we had in Bahrain, of course.
Max Verstappen was in fiery spirits today to Crofty, the Sky Sports commentator.
Yeah, it was quite sharp in that, yeah, Red Bull and Max will focus on the car, and that David should focus his attention on commentating because that's his job. So was quite sharp as the Max we know. Of course, there are troubles behind the scenes. Christian Horner on Sunday said it's all to do with correlation, that the wind tunnel is not giving them the data that they want. I asked Max a little bit more about that. Max is saying that the attention should be all at only the wind tunnel because in his opinion there are more troubles. It's also the fact that the technical team hasn't been able to develop the car in a more sufficient way than it should have done. And I think that's more of a problem than a wind tunnel. Maybe the choice that Max has to make in the future is this technical team able to make changes, make a better car with this wind tunnel.
There's no slow pace with Piastri and Norris. What are they saying about how the developments are going to go?
Last year, they brought a big update in Miami, and it was only for Lando Norris, and they did the same at multiple other events. So I asked on Sunday in Bahrain to Andrea Stella what the vision for this year would be, and he kept it a little bit more vague. I asked the same question to Oscar Piastri this afternoon, and he was a little bit more direct in which he thinks McLaren now has a good position in the Constructors' Championship. He thinks that with them now are both being able to fight for a championship, it would make more sense to give equal treatment to both drivers. There was no confirmation for Oscar that that will be the case, but it sounds like that has been talked over within the team. And it is a little bit in line with what Andrea said, because he said that there has been talks within the team. He still wanted to see how much the competition could be of an effect in this battle. So I think it all depends on how close someone like George and Max are still in the standings.